Howdy, howdy, this is Mr. Potter. Welcome back to Wild True Learned. So, I'm going to go ahead and continue here, and we're going to do something first, because I've got this $11,000 hiding in this corner over here, and I want to take a look at what this CBay link has to do, because it's got some interesting things here. Locked coming soon, locked for task 28, coming soon, random forest, a more complex structure than a decision tree, but it can recognize more classes. That's $4,000. Sure, let's go ahead and, well, let's take a look at that, and then we'll look at this hardware as well. 1 megabyte RAM. It increases sockets processing queue size by 5. GVIDIA increases node speed workbeat by 5%. Home server decreases server cost by 5%. New router increases data transfer speed by 5%. Those could be helpful. So I've got 11,000 to spend. Let's see. I think I want this random forest. That looks interesting. That's bought. And then for the hardware, let's see. I need stuff that'll increase my speed. The node speeds will work faster if I get one of those. And then can't afford the router anymore, but I can get a megabyte of RAM. And I can get a home server. That's going to leave me with $46. And I can get things for my cat. Interesting. But I don't have any money for that, so we'll just go on. Task 22. All right, ChessBot for training Gasparov. Hi, as you may know, Gasparov will compete with a computer in chess next month. Can you write a ChessBot for training? Let's accept that job. All right, so our server's a little bit faster. This genetic solver is not 0.3 seconds anymore. This isn't 0.05 seconds anymore. Pre-trained genetic. I don't recall what that did. Can we go back and see what the pre-trained genetic did? This was genetic divide. So I'm guessing this was it, the pre-trained genetic that would just... All right, so let's go ahead and try that. So I'm gonna bring this in. Greens definitely have to go here. Reds definitely have to go here. I mean, blues have to go there. And reds can go either way, and I think I want them to go here, just because I want that to be 30%. So what happens if we do a test run here? So this gets us up there pretty good. It gets us $32, and we'll get $650 out of that. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and release that. Awesome. Next project after we get paid. Prediction of earnings in a casino. Hey, hello there. I'm a big gambler. I plan to travel to LA next week and make some money. Did I say some? Well, big money for sure. I need you to write some code or whatever you'll do there and predict all the ways I to win in roulette. If you do everything right, 5% of the bank is yours. Can you handle it? Date of the wins is in the roulette, is in the attachment. So 90% accuracy, 20 seconds, and I need to send red or red. Interesting. So I've got this pre-trained genetic. It's at 286. And I've got this genetic divide, which is 272. This is what we just created. But keep in mind that it sends all of our reds down to the bottom. And do I have anything that'll take out reds? I thought I had the thing that would say, you know, red only or fast red. I guess not. So if I'm going to do this, I might as well just, you know, this is what we've got. And these are going to go to a trash can. And then I can just get a server to pitch those up and down. see what that does. So the reds go to the server, and is this fast enough? It is not fast enough. Okay, so what I may need to do is do it this way. Just have this go to the server, and then have this go to a genetic processor, and that to red, and have this go to a pre-trained genetic processor, because these don't cost any extra money. And then, of course, we'll send the reds here and the other Garbo colors down here. What does my test run do now? It looks like I'm getting through it okay. $66 to cost, $650. So let's go ahead and release that. All right, time for the next project. Okay, so we got $584 off of that. All right, real quick, before we go on any further on this, my users are going up. I'm finally starting to make a profit here. I'm starting to make a loss here. So let's go and try and patch Tatari. So remember, the idea was that I wanted red here, blue here, and do I have something now that I can use? No, not really. Well, I've got red, green, blue sort, which is faster than both of these. So let's go ahead and introduce this. And then, of course, red I want to go here, blue I want to go here, and green goes into the trash. So this is going to be more than twice as fast, because this is using the old school. This is going to go pretty well. Let's go ahead and test this. And my servers are cheaper now too. So everything's good. Let's go ahead and release this. This will be 2.0. And then Gamazon's making a profit. There is an overload though, and that's okay. All right, task 24, UFO recognition system. Hey, please help me. Aliens want to kidnap me. I'm building a large station to watch the sky all around my house, but the image recognition system does not work. I know that all the Martian UFO are round, and the Venus battleships are triangular. Please divide them into two classes. I must be prepared. All right, so I need to decide colors, and all I have is a decision tree shape. Well, if this is all I have, then this must be enough to solve the problem. So let's just go with that. Test run. So this is circle, triangle, divide. I must be prepared. And it looks like we're prepared. So that sounds good. $62 spent, $750 if he's around to pay it. So we've got a nice little device here that... Wait a minute, I have a question. Because I am losing money here because I'm running the servers. And then I lose the money again? That hardly seems fair. All right. Tatari is really starting to have some problems. It's $39 is all I'm making off that. I'll go ahead and accept that. This is going to leave me down $603, but it's starting to make a profit. I'll go ahead and accept that for now. But I want to go back to those startups and take a look at them, make sure that they're running efficiently. So Gamazon, this was Gamazon. Gamazon was supposed to divide the shapes and colors up. Do I have a tool now that I can use? I've got this circle, square, and triangle green. I don't recall what that did. I just want to see what this does. So let me just have this going here, here, and here. I just want to see what this does. slow this down a bit so I can see what it does. So, looks like circles are only coming out of here. Only green things are coming out the bottom. And this is squares and triangles. So is that going to help me? The time here is the same as the time here, but I can process 13 as a time as opposed to 7 as a time here. Let's think about reworking this. So circles are coming out the top. I just need to divide them by color. So let's stop this. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of this because this looks better. This is going to be circles. Red circles need to go here, green circles need to go here, blue circles need to go here. This is going to be squares and triangles. So if I put this here, anything blue can end up here. But red and green, I'll need to check the shape once more. And of course, this is going to be, what was it? Was it just green? Or was it just triangles? It was just green. Okay, so what I can do then is, I've got this. This is going to divide by color, and this is pretty quick. This needs to divide by color as well, but it's going to have some problems. Over here, though, oh yeah, the random forest. Let's take a look at that and see what that, oh, that's so expensive in time, though. No, let's not do that. That would be a bad thing to do. All right. So I'm doing this, and then I've got the shape divide. I'm trying to remember what shape divide did. Let me bring this over here and just see what shape divide does. So let's send you here. Send you here, here, and here. So I'm just saying what shape divide does. It's been so long since I've worked with some of these. Okay, so all my triangles is going here. Yeah, I could do that. And this is going to be squares and triangles. It looks like circles and squares are coming out the top. So squares will come out of all of these. Triangles only will come out of this. So I could say, okay, here's this. This is just circles. This is squares and triangles. So if I know this is squares and triangles, I know triangles come out here, and squares will come out of these. So then what I can do is I can say, okay, all of these are going to funnel back in. This is triangles, and all I'm getting out of this is green. So this is going to be green triangles. So I can send those here. And then here, these will just be divided up into colors, red and green. Curious how that would work. Let's test this out. So this should divide shapes up. Why are you blocking up? Wait, this is the green down here. I need to take care of that in just a minute. So I've got red and blue triangles coming out here, so I'm going to need a color sorter for this. Okay, so for my color sorter, so these need to be red triangles, green triangles, blue triangles. Everything else is going to go here, and then this is going to be green. I'm going to send this down here as well. Let's just see what this does. See if this does what I expect it to do. So this is all green shapes and other shapes. So everything's 100%, so I've got green and red triangles coming in here. This is all blue stuff coming in. This is green squares, and where are my green circles at? Green circle should be coming in here. There's a green circle. And then this is all red circles and squares. So this works the way I expect it to work. The only problem is it's really slow. I've got a bottleneck here. I need to do something with these bottlenecks. And actually what I could do, actually, are those bottlenecks? They are bottlenecks, but I could bring another server in here. These cost $34 a second, though. I'm not sure I want that. But these are all going to the same target. So I'm curious if I could divert one of these here. If that'll give me a little bit better speed. Let's try that. I have no idea why that filled up so fast and then just kind of stopped, because there was plenty of flow, plenty of space to come out. Now this is my slow one. And if it's only taking 0.046 seconds, I don't understand why this is going so slow. Don't have a good answer. Let's go ahead and release that. That was Tatari, right? Oh, I've got the RGB sort, so that should work. So let's go ahead and go back. This one's good. All right, task 25. What was that? I've got a whoops on my screen. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, self-driving car is not going to work. What is my whoops? Well, the only thing I notice is that over here, you can barely see it. I've got negative $228. Something has cost me money, and I think I've ended the game. But I have no way to get out of this window. That's a problem. So let me try restarting the game and see what I can get out of this. All right, so I restarted Steam, restarted this, and it says, whoops, you've bankrupt. Now you need to start from the checkpoint. Better keep an eye on the funds left in the new game. All right, so let's go back to my checkpoint. Load game. Oh, I hadn't been saving my game, although I thought I had been saving my game. Oh well, let's try this again. I thought I had save games set up. Guess not. Oh well, I guess we will try this again next time. It was kind of a little abrupt. I didn't know that the exit and save wasn't actually saving the game, so we'll have to take a look at that next time. Once again, this is Mr. Potter. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.